moved? Not anymore. This is my favorite map of all time when it comes down to esports, Max. I'm hoping we get Rondo twice next year.
Bro, you were so against it when we knew this was going to be happening.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, look how the turntables. 7 has given in to the Rondo goodness. And
It's so good.
It's such a good map. And I know some people are like, recall towers, not sure about it. But the map on itself, with also how the map works, and you have the emergency cover flares, etc., the new vehicles, the JS9 is amazing. All of that just adds up to a great competitive environment. And especially the fact that it's an 8x8 map. Compared to Sanhok, you know, Sanhok may be missed by some people. That person is not me, but this is definitely a lot more viable when it comes to having a 64-player lobby in esports, a lot more space to work with, and the rotates are just going to be even better, even smoother. As the plane is here, no double plane here, 7, that could normally happen, but that's not going to be the case on our first Rondo here for CSA.
Okay. I'm with you in regards to yeah, I'm the one that misses Sandhawk. It would be fun to still have it on the playlist, but we're actually getting a bit of a hot drop here, and this is something that you and I were talking about. This I want to see it more. It's going to continue to happen more too, as MadBulls is going to just pretty much be winning this engagement versus ASI8. And is this considered a hot drop or not, Max? Because to me, it's considered a hot drop because they're fighting right away, right? But I know you have a different take with the hot drop.
I don't think this is a hot drop, because a hot drop for me is a 4v4, and if you lose it, you're just fully out of the game. This one is just purely a way for you to extend the lead and get some points early on. This, even if you lose the fight, you're going to get rezzed by your teammate that's camping. Did we just see Doc get pistoled by someone? I think we saw Dog just get gunned down by someone of brute force for a second. And even a HORAA are going to be taking a fight. But yeah, so the fact that you have that possibility to res your entire team, I think doesn't really make it a hot drop itself. It's just, again, a way to extend the lead or get some more points early game while taking very minimal risk.
Okay.
What do you guys think in chat?
They have to risk all 4 players for it to actually be a hot drop? Top's going to be playing. That was going to be a big question for me. Doc, wait.
Doc 4K?
This team actually fully hot drop, bro.
Now this is a hot drop. Why is Doc renamed to Doc 4K? Also,
they went 4-4, bro. They didn't even. And to be completely honest, this is a match where APG could excel at, because how aggressive they tend to be, the amount of eliminations they could get, and the reason why I've been enjoying Rondo so much, Maxman, is because we end up with sometimes 3 to 4 squads with 10 or more eliminations. And oh my goodness, are we gonna be seeing APG being out right away with Refits being the last player alive? He's gonna be able to take some shots.
They're done.
Force. APG dies early. Full commitment in this Rondo. They didn't even try to do a 3 versus 1.
I think they just had the same idea of going for position as a recall tower, but look at Brute Force. They had the other players already towards the recall tower, meaning that if they did get some players taken out, they could instantly recall in the fight and have another opportunity. Another big fight is going to be happening here. Is VIRTUS.PRO going right into the Mongols, the barely qualified, already down, getting mowed down, followed up by Voston. What is this game? You can tell this is the first Rondo of the season.
Yeah. Let's go, Mongols. I don't have you on my top 5, but let's go, baby. Okay, that wasn't a full push. There you go. This is what I was expecting APG to do. That was a hell of a. Not even. Oh, I'm shocked by that, bro. I am so shocked by what I just saw out of APG.
I don't know what to ask. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, hopefully Rondo tomorrow.
We're talking about it too, man.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow doesn't happen. But the thing is, this is the map where you can gain the most amount of points, 7. They missed out on the opportunity. You have 3 Rondos. We've seen teams on average get like, what, 15 elims on a chicken dinner? Like, they missed out on that instantly. And they don't even get a single early elimination. They get the goose egg. 0. The bubble. Nada.
Big old donut. That's what they're going to be getting. Wow, dude, that was. And to answer some questions in the chat, no, they did not play Rondo during the group stages. This is the first time. This is the first time we're ever seeing Rondo in CSA.
Yes, it is.
PMSL CSA to be exact.
Actually, I remember. Do you remember the show match during PMWC 7 that I casted with Kalaris? Is actually HORAA that won that one. So, is that? Of course, it was a show match. Is that going to result in anything? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But it is something to be said that they did have some success on that map once. a few months ago, which is just
you in chat might actually know this. I remember that because that was like the best performing match, and it was a match that you did not pick HORAA to win. Whenever the curse was still a thing.
Oh yeah.
Before yesterday.
Yeah, no,
it's gone.
It's disappeared completely. Oh, MongolZ
hey,
gonna
there
get
you
picked
go.
off by
Your third
ARCRED.
place squad.
I'll be careful there, Ramses. That nade could be good if it's in the door frame. Unfortunately, it seems like it wasn't. And Bad Boy also taken out. Bad Boy's a true MVP contenders, though, Seven. Looking at a lot of the big names, Bad Boy, this guy was shredding it every single day. And if he can do it once again, genuinely, he could be one of the guys to take the MVP award this season, I think.
Ooh. Okay. All right. I mean, I was hearing Black saying some of that stuff, too. And I was hearing you guys saying, like, okay, I'm hoping that some of the other players also end up mimicking what Bad Boy's been able to do. But for you to put him in that caliber, all right. I'll definitely keep a close eye on it. Look at Konina Power. Konina Power can be rotating. You know what I need to do, what I haven't done yet? I haven't opened up the map feed. Let me open that up.
The map feed's not working for me right now. They're working on fixing it.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the
Giro.
GP28.
Yo, Giro's on a tear right now, up to 3 eliminations. I mean, you said it, I've said it too, and I think we got to repeat it to the audience. Rondo is going to be one of those maps where we're going to be seeing some insane numbers from some squads, even if they end up getting eliminated early on. Like, look at MongolZ right now, up to 6 eliminations. They currently have just 1 player left alive, which kind of sucks for them. But even if you exit here, even if you do get fully eliminated, 6 points, I'm not going to be mad at that for the first rondo ever.
Yeah, and also, for example, look at what Konina Power are doing. They send 3 players in this compound for third party to snatch away 3 eliminations. They go already 3 elims in this game, and they have a player that, I don't have a map feed right now, but I'm telling you, he is camping a recall tower. He's going to recall his teammates if they lose anyone in this altercation. So yeah, again, it's just a way to farm eliminations early game while taking minimal risk. And I can tell you, the moment they go for the revive, after that point, when they only have 1 life left, they're just going to play it super safe from that point onwards.
Okay, I just saw like I kind of got a closer look at that mini map on the top right hand side. And Konina Power, they have most of their 4 players, if I'm not mistaken, there, because that is a recall tower where all these teams are at. So I think now they're just getting into a position where they were just not expecting to be having to take this fight. And some teams ended up actually committing more than just 3 players. They might have gone with the full team, with the full squad. Ooh, Falak goes down on the elimination feed to Konina Power.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate rotation from Inner Circle. Do keep in mind the recall towers, guys, does stay up until phase 4. Phase 4, moving forward, deactivated. You can't recall your teammates. So early game until phase 4 is really when you want to try and take these aggressive opportunities. Otherwise, you just can't go for the revive. Ooh. Really big nade there, actually, doing some significant damage. Through the window.
Sure, has been spotted. Yeah. Use the numbers here. You got to use the numbers. Oh, he's still holding the grenade? Okay, I thought he was going to be able to actually somehow being able to clutch it up. Not going to happen, though. But for MongolZ, 6 points, 6 eliminations. Not a bad way to start Rondo. At least it's not APG with 0. I'm sorry, APG.
What do you mean sorry? They should be sorry, not you. It's their fault.
I'm sorry.
And you have themselves to blame.
I brought it up again.
Someone in chat was saying that they didn't have a reaction from me about Wolves winning. I'm very happy to see NA finally do something, but they needed Coops. Coops is NA, and NA is nothing without Coops. Like, no, to be fair, the entire team did really well, and I think they played really well. According to the Smash rules, I think they played it perfectly on that final game on Erangel, so
yes.
Well played.
Yes, agreed. I mean, now we have seen 2 PMSLs end via Smash Roll. I'm hoping it's going to continue to happen, and I'm hoping it's going to happen when we get to our final day. I was going to say to Sunday, but I just realized it's Monday today. To our Wednesday.
It's weird to have a finals on a Wednesday. On a Monday. Wednesday. You said Wednesday as I was talking. I was like, oh, wait. I mean Monday. Wednesday? What day? Who day?
Wednesday, yes. We will have the finals one day, Max. And that one day will be Wednesday.
Still a few recalls.
It is weird though, right?
Yeah.
I just realized that it's Monday and we're having a finals, like the first day of finals on a Monday. Is throwing me off.
Like, I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, it's Monday, it's fine. I'm like, wait, it's Monday. It's CSA finals. Like, oh my god, I need to get dressed and showered and everything. Got to get ready. I'm going to show the map feed real quick just so you guys can see what the hell is happening position-wise for these teams. It did shift towards the side of Longho and Fungtun. I'm going to have to get used to saying these compound names very quickly, as they're not as your typical compound names. And the shift is going to be heading Is my map feed ahead? I think it is.
Is it?
I think I just spoiled everyone. I thought it was synced up. It's not synced. You got well.
Yo, we're not synced up at all, brother.
We just peeked into the future a little bit, guys. Just a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm a professional at what I do.
This is how you're getting your predictions right, Max. You just have super advanced map feeds.
I don't know what you're talking about. There you go. Should be fine.
Finals on a weekday feels weird. I know. That's what I'm saying, real fake. I'm glad I'm not the only one. And we found out there's a new day of the week. Wednesday and Monday combined. One day. Do you say Wednesday or one day?
I said Wednesday. It's even worse.
No, we can never let this go. We can never let this
yeah.
fade away.
You've covered a lot more Rondo recently in esports because I haven't had it during CSA.
Ask me away, brother. I love it.
Has the EMP zone been impactful in any way? Has it like been really a hindrance to anyone, or not really?
None that we have seen. None that I got a chance to see from Americas.
Okay.
One thing though that I did get a chance to see in Americas that some players were using was that explosive bow, baby.
Hell yeah! I mean, Sook made it meta. You know.
No, but actually they weren't using it. So this is the thing though, Max. They weren't using it against other teams. They were using it to terraform.
Oh, I mean, I saw D+ do that actually in Korea, so definitely possible. Yeah.
Yeah, and I really like that aspect of it. I mean, they could still end up using it, you know, for backup and maybe being able to pin down a team and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I really enjoy the terraforming use for that.
Yeah.
Continue to have a mortar. Jeez.
If they add mortar to the game, this is going to be so broken on Rondo. It's going to be so good. Love to see it. Here you go. VIRTUS.PRO versus Regicide is going to be happening. A few eliminations coming out. So currently, look how many elims have been secured already. 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 3, 3. And we're just like, we're in phase 3 of this game. Again, this is to highlight, if you guys have not seen Rondo played in esports that much in the chat, the points are really just insanely increased that you can gain on average on this map compared to your Erangels and Miramars and Sanox, the old map that was replacing it. So,
Regicide going to be going up against VIP too. Oh, come on, you got to be able to hit those. Oh, you do end up hitting those, Pink Man. Oh, he didn't end up hitting it with the nade, but he got him there with a... Oh, can this hit too? A little bit too short. 4 versus 2? Is this a legit 4 versus 2? Oh, no, Pink Man's getting the off angle. I'm seeing it now.
But it's an off angle from... It's not really an off angle, actually. It's in the same position of Senior and Roshan. So actually, their backside on the building is safe. But they're getting third-partied by another team, and I believe that is I8 currently taking a shot. So they're going to be completely pincered, forced back into the building by I8. Erangel actually going to be knocked by Iron. That's a big one. But I don't believe Regicide have nades anymore, so they have to push it with the nades, with the shotgun, sorry, to try and actually get that 2v3.
For I8, I mean, you're not going to end up committing at all, so this fight's going to continue on. Malloy, he's going to be able to get one knock. VP trying to make sure they finish this off. And they were able to at least get 3 players there. Last player's going to back off. We saw him get in the vehicle so quick. He's like, I'm going to go to the recall tower, boys. We'll be back. We'll be absolutely back.
We'll come back with a full team.
APG was the first team to die. They're all the way down on the leaderboard. So, yeah.
That was a bit unfortunate. Again, first Rondo. I think that's going to be fixed moving forward. But unfortunately for APG, didn't quite work out. The game plan was just not there right now. I8, I'm seeing currently, I'm going to show the map feed, though, is now synced up. I worked on it. I synced it up, guys. Dead center of the circle. And when you have a central position that's just surrounded by flat terrain, which is the case currently for I8, it is very easy to defend if one team crashes you. The main issue we see occur many times, 7, is that many teams understand one crashes are happening. We're going to just add up to that, and we're going to commit to another crash, and then third parties just keep happening. I8, if you're good at zoning right here, they could get himself minimum a top 3, but again, do you have the resources to fight 1, 2, 3 teams all at once in that position? That's the question that has to be answered.
I appreciate for I8 that they are not going to be doing an insane split here. That's something that throughout PMSLs, a lot of people have been struggling with. Certain teams just overextend their 2-2 splits, 3-1 splits, whatever the case might be, and they're not able to regroup just in time. I see. Gonna be getting an elimination right there. And just to remind everybody, this is the watch party, all right? We're gonna be having some fun here. Yeah. We're not gonna be seeing us like when we are super serious at global events.
We'll be serious when we have to, though. When we have some really cool moments happening.
Especially towards day 3. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And cool finishes here. Actually, looking at the play count of Inner Circle, then it seems like they were just not able to go for that full revive earlier when they took some casualties versus, what was it, Konina Power, I think. So Inner Circle really struggling to capitalize on this Rondo inflated point gains.
And they already have all their players recalled too, which, I mean, right now I believe is only going to be just one player.
Yeah. I mean, you're going into phase 4 now, so they'd be deactivated soon anyway, so there's not much they can really do at this point of the game as a solo.
Yeah, but even for IC, like, that's another squad I was expecting to see minimum 10 points after Rondo. So this is going to be a bit of a shocker.
Yep.
ARCRED, though, your third pick. 6 points.
Not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Lost a player, but we're going to get to the big portion of this game now. Teams are going to have to start committing to breaches. You don't have enough POIs in this circle to actually hold on to. ARCRED actually going to be going for a big altercation with Konina Power. And it seemed like also Konina Power fighting on two fronts, fighting two teams at once in their position. Noki almost being spotted and taken out of this game. Luckily enough, we'll be able to tank those bullets like a champ. But he's getting chased, and he can't tank that JS9. And that is game over for game 1 here for Inner Circle, only getting 1 point for their troubles.
Noki, why? I thought he was going to pull some type of PMWC magic right there and go up against Alpha 7. Scared us a little bit. That was such a beautiful play. I'll never forget about that. Hopefully, he'll be able to duplicate it here in PMSL CSA with some of the other squads. Meanwhile, though, MadBulls running around, driving around, trying to find this player from 4YR. You can spot him now. You know he's definitely there. There you go. Nobody gets knocked, too. Goes back to your regular schedule. Rondo. Do you think Rondo in esports arena brings more fairness and balanced field for all teams? That's currently a poll going on in the chat. Make sure you answer it. You can say agree, disagree, or not sure.
It was 50-50 when I checked last time. So I was like, oh, actually.
Which one did you vote for?
I think it's fair. I think it's fine because everyone plays it the same amount. Everyone has the same amount of opportunities. So,
yep.
You like complain about recall? Guess what? You can recall too. So, in that sense, it's fair.
I like recall, man.
Yeah.
I really like recall.
I like it for specific reasons. We can go into it after, like, maybe during the break when we have time because we're getting to the juicy action here, guys. Going into this game. You know what? On this circle shift, I think we can do a prediction. Chat, everyone in the comments, tell us which team do you think will be getting the chicken dinner on this match. You still have a lot of the big teams happening on the east. A lot of CIS teams still alive in this match, really capitalizing on the potential point gains of Rondo. Which team are you looking at here, Seven? Who are you committing to?
I'm looking at ASI8, if I'm being completely honest, just because of the positioning that they had. I feel like they should be starting to excel with it. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with ASI8 before the next map.
Oh. Circle, where you going? They're still in circle. Brute Force also in the circle. HORAA got himself a decent entry point to the eastern side. Actually, they could play that road. That could be a nice entry point.
Yep.
But really, you got, what, 4 strong positions in this circle, and outside of that, it's almost unplayable as a full squad. So I think that here we're going to go down to almost top 3 in a few minutes.
Okay. Which team are you going to be looking at?
I8 also.
I8. Okay, cool.
It's the best position this game for sure. You have to go for it. MG3 madness here from Zadira, mowing down the competition. And that's going to be able to get himself some nice work done. Though it will be the end as Sneaky puts the nail in the coffin. We'll be able to maybe steal away that MG3. Which gets me hyped. But that nade is looking too good from Tixi. And that didn't get him? No way. That's the one. That connects onto Sleepy.
Okay,
and now HORAA down to just Sky.
They were just being timed right. That was the main problem they were going on. And then they were starting to fall a bit short. But more nades are going to be coming in. Dagestan, more players are going to be pushing in as well. Guy's gonna be the last player standing, and there you go. Oh my gosh, from all those nades, it ended up being just a vehicle that exploded that got him to actually go down. Dagestan 77, 7 eliminations. Dude, I'm gonna be completely honest, this is the most aggressive Rondo I think I've ever seen. Outbeating what I saw happening in Americas too. I did not see so many teams with 5 or more eliminations. As I said, I saw 3 to maybe 4 teams with 10 or more. And then some of the other ones just weren't able to put up a good performance. But right now, this is tracking to be even higher than that.
Well, 7, welcome to CSA. Welcome back.
Yes.
Now, this is the CSA we know and love. Here we go. VIRTUS.PRO going to be taken out of this game. And already we're starting to see teams losing just so many players. But I8, the fact they still maintain all their players has me hyped. But one other thing that I'm excited about I8 this game, 7, they've only got 1 elim, which I know is like, well, that's not good. Well, actually, yes, that means they still have a ton of resources. They have the ammo, their vest, their helmet should still be in a very healthy condition. So I think they have a really good potential this match. But Tixi, looking for all of Skyforce. They confirm one. Godless, I think, is the sole survivor right now. And the spray connects. Dagestan Tixi. Is the Tixi supremacy real? Is he back? Is he back? Maybe.
I'm hoping that we're going to continue to see good performances out of him. I mean, him alone. Yeah, I was about to say that. 6 eliminations so far. This is like watching a classic game. Yo, to be honest with you, this is what it feels like right now. Everybody's just going for it.
Ultimate Royale.
It doesn't change. Yes. Ultimate Royale, that's exactly what it is. SEA was more aggressive, especially the early hot drops.
They were very aggressive early game, but late game was a little bit more passive, I would say. But I think this is also maybe an issue of the circle.
It would make sense, but even now, like it's just been non-stop action the whole time. Usually you see a bit of a slowdown, but right now there really hasn't been. Like fights are continuing on. MadBulls are starting to go down now to GOAT. The deployable cover has been so helpful for so many teams too.
It's taking so long.
Or it can end up hindering you as they're just going back and forth. It's like, no, pick a move.
It's taking so long. Oh, it happens eventually. Nicely done. Can they get the res onto the rest of MadBulls? We'll have to see, but that took ages. Though MadBulls also have been going for so many third parties in the earlier to mid stages of this game. Just like Konina Power, farming early eliminations. Though, yeah, you can't afford to lose Lemon or Tulik in this game. If you want to have a chance versus I8, you need all your players back up. Look at HORAA actually scouting outside of the building. I think they know next circle, we have to leave this compound. They're just getting information early on. And HORAA, again, as the new IGL, willing to play more aggressive compared to Uzum in spring. I think that here they're going to go for big send-it play the moment this compound 7 is just not in circle. Like, that is the new I8 we've seen during the group stage.
Yeah, the thing, too, is that they're going to be doing it with 3 players. And you were talking about them being more aggressive. I'm actually not liking how many eliminations they have so far because of the placement that they have throughout this whole match. I thought that we're going to be able to pick up at least minimum 5 eliminations right now. But Crypto is going to start picking up some knocks here and there. Oh, my goodness. They're just running at MadBulls and Konina Power, too.
You asked for it, 7. He's like, oh, we want to see more eliminations. Yes. Starts picking up everything. Nice to see Crypto also being more aggressive this season. Been working out just fine. Crypto gets 1, HORAA gets 1 too. Actually, one question I have for I8 that I currently don't see. Do they have a car or do they have like a ton of emergency cover flares? Because you're going to need some way to get the hell out of this compound. And by foot, it's not going to be easy when at this point you have a lot of off angles that are just making that transition very unsafe. Oh, they have cars. There you go.
They got vehicles. They also have a buggy as well. The main thing I want you to keep an eye on is the amount of utility they're going to have because they really haven't done any much rotations. They haven't moved around that much. They haven't had that many engagements either. So I think the big problem will come down to utility smokes and also grenades. We've been seeing grenades being able to utilize just to terraform once again, to make a little crater and just move their way up towards the circle. So that's going to be the main problem, at least for ASI8. How much utility do you actually have?
I mean, hopefully a lot. I don't think they didn't have to waste any on teams around them. Maybe they're going to have to use some to fight MadBulls in the distance. You can see Tixi, though, getting pushed against that tree, and he's just going to get completely battered in that engagement. And the thing is, this position that Dagestan have is good until teams get too close, because as we saw with HORAA earlier, 7, you just get naded to hell and back. It's such an easy nade spot, and here you go, brute force. They have 1, 2 nades coming in with the Molotov. Shifu getting a great knock, but unfortunately, as he's a solo, that's the end of the line. 11 elims for brute force, again, maintaining that consistency we saw during the group stage.
Yeah, and if you're Qadsiah here, you're looking to see if maybe you can finish off some of the players from brute force because it will just open up such a massive area for them. But I think due to the terrain, they're not even going to try. Meanwhile, ASI8, they only got 2 max. It wasn't up to 5. I was really expecting more.
Maybe they peaked a bit too much there. I think they committed too hard onto MadBulls.
Crypto's still alive, though.
Yeah. I'm going to show the map feed
Crypto
before anything big happens here. If you guys want to do a new prediction, who you think's going to be winning, you got Brute Force, Qadsiah, MadBulls, and 2 players of I8. Our pick of I8 is still alive. Do we change? Are we weak-minded and change the pick now?
Are we changing our pick?
I'm asking. You can say no. Because Brute Force is the obvious pick. I'm just saying. Chat, I'm giving you this one for free. That's a freebie.
Rock, paper, scissors. All right, ready?
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, you say rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, paper.
Scissor. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So now you get to decide. Are we switching our pick? Yes or no?
No.
Because I'm liking Qadsiah.
No, we commit. We commit.
Okay.
We go for the Pakistani win here. Someone's asking, where is this event? It's a LAN event. It's happening in Abu Dhabi. for the finals. It's in the same venue as where PMSL MENA event is happening. So it's an actual LAN event, so there's no ping issue and stuff. They are in the same area. And even during the group stage, they were in the same hotel. So they didn't have any ping issue there either. And that's cool. And all the players are here now, which is great.
Yeah, players are flipping off each other in the hallway. You saw that video, right?
No, I didn't see that video. What was that?
What? Oh,
what was
man.
that video?
It's so good. It was, I think it was from an exclusive from one of the pages, East Asia, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. They just got a video of one of the players flipping one of the other players off. Jokingly, obviously. It was so good. Oh, there you go. Farland's going to go down. Crypto. Do you still have a vehicle? Yeah, he does.
He does.
Okay.
Where's he going to go, though? I don't think he's surviving this. He crashes in the wall. Oh.
I think he's waiting. I think he was trying to trick him. There you go. He's going to start going. He's going to get picked apart. There goes our pick, Max. Yeah, not honestly, if I have to be nitpicky here, not really happy with ASI8. I thought they were going to be able to do a bit more too, due to their positioning earlier in the match.
Yeah.
The aggressiveness was maybe a bit too much whenever they did get aggressive. And at the time they got aggressive too, they only had 3 players. It's not like they had their full squad, so that was a bit of a downturn of events. Meanwhile, Qadsiah is going to have to defend against Brute Force. Brute Force going down, getting one of their players eliminated. This is looking good for Qadsiah so far. Can they recover, though, as they only have just 1 player left? And meanwhile, MadBulls now going for that third party.
I'm actually really surprised that Brute Force was so adamant on full sending it onto our Qadsiah, because you're making yourself vulnerable to a third party, which is literally what we're witnessing happening right now in front of our very eyes. And there they go down to just a duo. So 2v3, 15 eliminations over to MadBull. Maybe looking for 17 elimination chicken dinner. Maybe Brute Force can get himself an 18 elimination chicken dinner. But here, Sonic over that ridge with the S12K. It's going to dip. Not looking to take that fight. And they do have circle control, so they're going to take it slow. Wait for MadBulls to push out. But MadBulls here, they have the utility, and I think Slonic knew those nades were coming in, so instantly going to reposition. Smart play.
Slonic, I thought he was just going to start blasting there with the shotgun that he had. Smarter play, though. Nade's going to be coming in. That might be able to connect. Oh, I think he got oversent a bit too much. He's also going to be within nade range, though. He needs to be careful. I'm going to be looking at Apex. Look, he just barely survived that one. Hopefully the next one's going to be sent over his head. Gonna be able to heal up too. They're gonna be going. Oh, and he wins that engagement too. He wins that 1v1. Gonna get the elimination too. Gonna be making an opening here for Brute Force.
Whoa!
Can then find the rest of the players though, as he barely survives that. Is this one gonna hit before he heals up?
Oh, you know, he doesn't even hit him. He's fine. He's lucky. Pusher still, I think he heard the pin. Gonna be chucked. Slonic! Pusher is just holding the 1v2 here, but he does fall. Eventually, the 1-on-1 trade-off happens, and now it's down to the 1v1. Slonic versus Tulika. I don't believe the revive is going to be coming on through here, but he still has 3 nades. So many nades being used in this game 7. It's crazy what's happening. But Slonic, the nade comes in, does a nice amount of damage, down to a third, but the follow-up nade is there. I don't think he has time to go for the first aid, but it doesn't make it behind that emergency cover flare. And he has to move, and he will try and go for the res. I think it might connect. It might work out.
It might end up working out because Tulika is just currently so focused on the other deployable cover that he didn't even get a chance to see him. And now this extra time that he allows them is going to just be too